talk. Let's talk. Y'all see the caption. I'll let people get in here. Welcome to the POS podcast. If you don't know what POS stand for, Positive Internet Energy Served, it's your boy Uncasa. Roll up, get you a cup of juice, yak, whatever you gonna drink. We gonna talk about this fuck the street shit. F the streets. I haven't since this been the F the streets thing been going on. I haven't put no assessment on that. We gonna talk about it today, cause I'm seeing what's going on with FIVIO and Foreign and 21 Savage. Definitely uncalled for. And I seen shout out to Let's Rap About It, Mano Jim, uh, East, Fab podcast. I see them talk about it. We gonna talk about it. I never talk about it. I'm gonna give a good assessment on why like we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. Star Power, what's going on? Yeah, you see the positive internet energy, Coca-Cola inspired cherry red hats. It's only 40 of these made. If you want one, hit me at on my Instagram. I do not put my they tax you too much on YouTube to put your stuff in the shop. I need all mines. So if you want one of these positive internet energy Coca-Cola inspired hats, you can hit me at the real Uncasa, DM me. The hats are $35 and just support. You can hit me and you can get your purchase through Cash App. $ XORIBEAR. You can get one of these. It's only 40 made. I will sign it, send it to you. If a purchase through Cash App, make sure you send your address and we're gonna get it on. But like I said, I see your work. I'm outside still doing music, still doing short films. Happy New Year to you too, bro. We're gonna let a couple of more people come in. I don't know why the notifications is going out all slow, man. When I was beefing with Goofy, 600 people popping into like this is where we ain't gonna go. Well, we gonna let a few people get up in here. We gonna talk. So you know, up here on my platform is positive internet energy. So I'm gonna always give you a positive outlook or a positive assessment on a lot of the negative that be on YouTube and on the internet. Shout out to Harlem Legend. I just watched his assessment on it. We'll talk about Turk later. We talk about 5 Forward and 21 Savage right now. Can y'all hear me now? Damn, B. Yeah, y'all can hear me now. All right, cool. So let me get back into what I was saying, y'all. Damn. Right? All right, cool. The F the Streets movement, right? When they say F the Streets, it's a mentality. It's not the people. It's not the activity. It's the mentality of the streets. Who wanna be successful $20 million in the streets and all you paying for is funerals? All you paying for is bells. All you paying for is lawyers. I also heard 21 say, yo, if you ain't on what I'm on, you ain't lost enough. You ain't cried enough. You ain't been to enough funerals, right? Anybody in their right mind that has 10 to 20 million dollars of hard-earned money legally that's indoctrinating himself still in the streets deserve anything that happens to him that's coming with that, because you have the ability to leave that mentality and uplift your people to get out of the streets. When they say F the streets, fuck the streets mentality, when they say that, that means the streets, the mentality of it, not actually the people from it. Like, who wants to be in the streets? Who wants to have 20, 30 million going to jail, locked up? And we speak on whose street. Why do we praise the street so much and we lose so much? FIVIO Foreman leaves lost the guy, I think his name was T, the guy that used to do the dances. You know what I'm saying? Why do we question who is street and who's not when we all from the streets? I know for a fact 90% of my family is from the Georgia area, whether Macon County, Atlanta, Gwinnett, all that, Sunny Springs. My family is from Atlanta, Georgia. It's probably I probably have one aunt in New York. I have no family in New York, period. Not that I know of, right? I went to Atlanta for a vacation, and some of my cousins are street niggas, right? And being inquisitive, being from New York, you gonna ask, yo, who really about that life? Who's really in the streets? Who really can get your head bust open and cracked open and he a rapper? One of the names that niggas told me was definitely 21 Savage. Go to Zone 6 and ask about Little Man. Go ask about Little Man. Shootouts, got shot, friend got killed in front of him. How much trauma do you have to go to be a certified street nigga? How many of your friends gotta die? How many of your friends gotta do life sentence to be a certified street nigga? How many? Who want? NWA, what's going on? Who wanna be still, who still wanna participate in the streets with 100 million? You a fool. You're a fool if you still want to indoctrinate yourself in effery in the streets. 21 ain't got nothing to prove. Fivio ain't got nothing to prove. See, the thing as artists, we speak on things for algorithm. We speak on things for clout. We gotta stop. This is how we get into involuntary beef by speaking on each other in the founders' ways. We gotta learn as a hip hop community how to respect each other. Brooklyn ain't no tougher than Atlanta. Atlanta ain't no tougher than Brooklyn. And if you ask me, you'll get yourself killed faster in Atlanta than you will in Brooklyn, because it's an open gun law. A lot of people are getting killed and not going to prison for it in Atlanta. It's a lot of stand your ground. It's a lot of self-defense. We don't got that in New York. So they play on a whole different playing field in Atlanta. You can't compare the two. You can't compare the two dynamics of Atlanta and New York City. It's no way possible. We're in 5 boroughs, and the gun laws is very strict. I think you can get your gun at this age of 17, 18 in Atlanta, something like that. You don't even have to be a full adult to get your carrying license. And now you can just register your gun. You don't even need a firearms license. You just have to have a clean record and register your gun. Nah, my hair's in a ponytail. I ain't cut it. Who wants to make all this money and go to jail? We gotta stop being ignorant, man. We ain't come this far to still be niggas. We ain't come this far to still be niggas, man. We ain't come this far to still be shucking and jiving, sandbowing. Because that's what we doing. YouTube is one big minstrel show. That's what YouTube is becoming. One big minstrel show. Y'all ever seen the movie Bamboozle? That's what YouTube is right now. A bunch of blacks putting down blacks, shucking and jiving for the white man check. Yeah, that's why, as far as my products, if you want this, hit me at The Real Uncaso on Instagram. They're 35 or 40 with shipping. Just say a 2 dubs for the hat, which will be autographed and signed. These is going to be collector's items because I'm only printing up a certain amount. Everybody's not going to get them. Or damn near 19,000 followers ain't going to get them. But if you want them, yeah, get them. Whoever want the hat, get the hat. Like I said, hit me up at Zori, The Real Uncasa. My cash app is Zoribear, Xoribear. All products that I produce goes out within the next day. So I don't be sitting on waiting for a bunch of people. Whoever order the hat, whoever orders come in, those the orders that go out. Simple. You need a hat, hit me at The Real Uncasa on Instagram. DM me, or you can cash at me right now. $ XORIBEAR, which is Zori Bear, which is my daughter's nickname. And send your address, and your hat will be in the mail within the next 24 hours. Squad up, G's. Yeah, it's getting embarrassing. It's getting embarrassing. I even apologize to my platform for the back and forth with Gully TV. We didn't even have to go that far with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because at one time I did have respect for that man, but now it's all gloves off, and relationship is where it's at. It's cool with me. I don't trip on that. I'm getting to my bag. This is going to be one of the most successful years in my life. It started off a little rocky, but since the year been coming in, I've been getting money. I've been getting new opportunities. I'm shooting the new music today featuring BMO and Dave East for Dave East for the Love 2 tape. Um, Got a whole bunch of merch coming. I'm starting off on creating a new fashion brand. I'm doing a lot of things, man. I'm doing a lot of things to keep myself productive and to uplift. I'm trying to create things just for my peoples that's still in the streets, to get them out the streets. I'm tired of seeing my boys outside selling crack. I'm tired of seeing them sell dope. I'm tired of them doing whatever they have to do to get money to feed their families. I'm gonna create revenues and avenues for us to create uh generational wealth. That's what it's about, man. We got to get up off the kicking each other down. Who gives a hell who's tough, who's street? FIVIO buried a lot of niggas. Um, 21 buried a lot of niggas. Who want to keep going through the BS? Who want to keep dying with all this money? All that money, who wants to stand on a block? We just stood on the block for 40 years. I'm going to Bermuda. I'm going to Paris. I'm going to Egypt to look at the pyramids. I'm going to any place that I've seen in the book that I can afford. I want to go take my pilgrimage to Mecca. I want to go do a lot of things, man. It's bigger than the four corners of your block. Don't you know we dying there? We dying, y'all. We dying. We dying and we not coming back, bro. We dying and we not coming back. So pick one. Great life, prosperous life, feed your family, jail cell or death. That's all I can tell y'all. But I promote the F the streets, and I'm talking about the mentality. Not the people, not what it represent, but the mentality. We have to get the street mentality out of our minds so we can prosper, so we can grow as a whole, as a people, as individuals. We gotta grow. There's always room for self-improvement. I try to self-improve every day. Every day I wake up and Allah give me another chance at life. I'm trying to make my life better, not worse. I've been in the streets, home invasions, going to funerals. I've been through it all, man. I've been through it all. 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 So I know about the streets. I don't want the streets. I don't want nothing to do with the streets. And I don't give a hell who take it any type of way they want. Take it how you want. I don't want nothing to do with the streets. I don't want nothing to do with that life no more. It's not prosperous. It's only two ways, and I don't want to go to jail or I don't want to die right now. So y'all pick and choose what y'all want. Yes, 21 saying, yes, the mentality. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I agree with 21, man. It's the mentality. Yeah, I got positive internet energy, all that says it and all that. Y'all gotta tap in with me. This is just a couple of promo pieces, you know what I'm saying, to get the brand lit. You know what I'm saying? But that's exactly what 21 Savage is saying. He's saying the mentality of the streets. He also said, man, if you ain't on what I'm on and you got some money and you rich and you ain't on what I'm on, you ain't lost enough. You ain't cried enough. Man, I hate funerals. I hate hearing about death. If it ain't natural causes. I'm tired of hearing somebody got slaughtered. Word, you can order this hat through Cash App. $XORIBEAR Zori Bear, which is my daughter's nickname. Cash App me $40. You will have your hat. Make sure you add your address, your mailing address, your P.O. box, whatever you receive your mail. Make sure you attach that with your payment, and your hat will be out to you within the day. Depending on where you are located, your hat will be to you 2-3 days tops. It could come to a point in time in your life that we have to grow up. Men love to embrace one and love. Stop trying to take down one another. In fact, star power. I'm gonna say it slow for y'all because I never knew how to type or pen messages on here. I'll do that shit. I'm gonna tell y'all the Cash App. If you got a pen, get your phone out. It's $, the letter X, ORIBEAR, Zori Bear. I'm gonna repeat it. $XORIBEAR. One name, Zori Bear. $Zori Bear. And you can get the hat. Yep, there you go. I'm gonna pin it right now. Somebody put it up. The message is pinned. Thank you. I appreciate that. Matter of fact, D, I'm gonna make you a moderator. I'm gonna make you a moderator. So now you're a moderator of the page. Hold on, y'all. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Yeah, man. But when we start questioning why we who street and why we street, that's when we getting out of line. We getting like, yo, we gotta show some respect as the hip hop community because we just looking like sandbows. This is becoming one minstrel show. These platforms was created for content creators. It's a lot of people getting rich off of YouTube. It's a lot of people getting very wealth, making hundreds of thousands a year from YouTube, right? But 75% of the content doesn't feed your soul. It doesn't make you a better person. You look like when you come here to my platform, everything is going to be informative. No gossip, none of that. I will put my assessment on it without being messy. What I think is we got to learn how to respect each other as artists. And if we can't respect each other as artists, at least respect each other as human beings. We all don't have to rock. Who is it? Excuse me, y'all. We don't have to like each other. We don't have to. We don't have to. We don't have to. We don't have to rock with each other. We don't. Well, we have to. We do have to respect each other. And then if you have to respect each other, just stay away. Sambo. This is some Sambo stuff, B. Go watch those old blackface movies. Go watch go watch some of these old blackface movies. How they used to depict us. And now it's starting to look like the depictions was dead smack on right. Because that's the way we acting. We just ain't got the big red lips, the black face with the white circles around our eyes. We gotta stop being a minstrel show for people. YouTube, we are able to reach millions of people, hundreds of thousands of people a day, up close and personal. It's way too much going on in the world for us to be worried about the F the streets movement, bro. Yes, it's F the streets. I'm with that. The mentality of it. Not the people, not what it represents. The mentality, the negative indoctrination that's in your mind. You gotta escape it. You know why you in poverty? Because you still thinking street. You're not thinking executive. You're not thinking prospering. You thinking street. So what you think is where you will remain. You want to be 50 and 60 on the corner? Go ahead. It's a millions of corners. I won't be one. I'll be somewhere in a backyard with my kids and my grandkids and my family and living prosperous until Allah call for me. Because life is short and we ain't promised. And I'm going to live it up. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with cutting off a person that's not down with the program. And the program is just positive. Positive, you know what I'm saying? Just be positive. Positivity is a factor, man, in anything you do. And you gotta have negative too to balance it out. Because sometimes you gotta think like a dog. Sometimes you gotta act like a dog. But sometimes you gotta be smart too, man. Gotta be smart. I know if I come here and say F this one, F that one, I'm gonna get views and all that. But I'd rather build up my community organically with positivity. It ain't no need to come here and be like, yo, what has he done? Is he street? Man, we all lost niggas. We all lost family. We all bury one of our mans. That's not a good feeling. Killing one another, that's not a good look. Down in the and it's just like it be the people that made it out the hood that still want to be in the hood. Won't y'all give y'all rap proceeds to the niggas that want to actually lead a hood? Cause I know a couple of people that would take y'all place any day, that will leave this shit behind. They build jails every day. It's plenty of room for you. It's plenty of room for you. They got cemeteries. They got a bunch of land. It's plenty of room for you if you don't know how to fit into society in life society like a human being. Why are we so indoctrinated in the culture of being streets when we've been here so long? Who wants to die in the street? Who wanna die where they grew up at? Who wanna still live in that same apartment? Who still wanna go through the ills of being around a bunch of low vibrational energies? Who wants to be around that? That means you ain't make enough. That means you ain't see enough. If you don't see that where you at is the best place for you to be when you're a celebrity and you making money and you living prosperously. Go ahead, go back to your old block and do what and go ask the people that's stuck there, because it's people that's actually stuck there. It's people that actually have no resources and no way of thinking to get out the hood. They just complacent and they like, F it, and I'm gonna stay here. Why you think there's so many welfare recipients? Because people done complied with the system and they don't grow no more. Why you think there's so many people on welfare? Because people is complacent. They comply with the system. They don't care. That's why so many people are stagnated, because of the street mentality. Because the first thing you do, most people that get money, when they able to get out the hood, they come back to the hood to show people they got money. You wanna always everybody always wanna have that I made it moment, but nobody doing it in the right way. Cause everybody just come to show what they got on their neck and wrist and what they got and what they driving, when they can actually be coming back to their neighborhoods. It's like, yo, bro, I'm gonna give you the steps of how to do at least half of what I did or all the way what I did. I'm gonna show you the steps to get your family out the hood too. That's what it's about. It's about each one teach one, and it ain't about tearing each other down. YouTube not lit, algorithm not lit unless we tearing each other down. And that's a known fact. If it ain't nothing derogatory or malicious towards one another, your page will not jump. Last 2 weeks ago, I had 1,000 people in my chat. Literally 1,300 people. Where are them people at today? They're waiting for somebody to say something derogatory about me or down me or put me down or make me look bad. That's what they waiting for. They not waiting for the gems. They not waiting for the informative information, how to step up. Y'all looking for the downfall. Everybody looking for the downfall. Welcome to YouTube. Yep, sadly, we black people don't own shit. Cute building, bro. Facts. Yeah, you can make a lot of money on YouTube. Some people don't like to see us blacks. Nah, they don't. But shout out to the 45 people that's in here right now. Those the people that I do it for. And share this live with somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of too much negative on the internet right now. It's just like this had to happen with Forions and 21 Savage, because the algorithm is slow. Everybody then, because soon something happened, everybody jump on it to try to run the numbers up, and all this, everything is rigged, man. Just be grateful. Like I told y'all the other night, be grateful. Be grateful. grateful for every positive moment in your life. Be grateful. Be grateful that you are able to make something out of yourself. Be grateful that Allah wake you up or whatever you pray to wake you up every day. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful. Like I was saying, man, and it was crazy. I said something and Mano said the same thing I said. That's why I know that energy is in the air. A man that has no shoes complain until he see a man with no feet. He said the same thing on their last show. Shout out to the uh, Let's Rap About It podcast. All four individuals. You know what I'm saying? Um, you gotta be grateful. Some people ain't wake up with no food. Some people ain't wake up with nothing. If you got a pack of frankfurters in the refrigerator and some wheat bread, be grateful. A frank beats a blank, oatmeal beats no meal. A frank beats a blank, oatmeal beats no meal. A wise man told me that. Shout out to my boy Jack Boy, free him. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be grateful, man. We gotta be grateful that we are able to even feed our families without being beat, without being hung, without being slaved. We have to be grateful, man. It can be much, 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 much worse. Much, much, much worse. We don't control nothing. We don't own nothing. All we do is down each other. When if we really sat down and had talks as men, we can create a foundation that can save the world for people like us. We are powerful. Black people are the most powerful minds on this planet. When are we gonna realize it? I don't know. I don't come here for the clout. I don't come here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was so embarrassed with that 2 weeks ago with all that negative, low vibrational stuff on YouTube. I won't chase that train though. I promise y'all, whoever mess with me to my almost 19,000 subscribers, like if y'all want negativity and gossip, y'all can go to it's other platforms for that. But if you want to come get some good informative information, good stories, good input, come over here to the Pies, man. Get you one of these, man. When you get this hat, put it on when you tune in to me. Positive internet energy serve, man. That's what Pies is, man. There's gonna be a point where you sit down. It's gonna be a time where I don't use no profanity or nothing, so the kids can watch it. It's gonna get to the point where I'm gonna stop making it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want my information to be resourceful to abundance of people. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have fun here. We can get a little chippy as my man Styles P say sometimes, but sometimes we gotta leave that alone, bro. Cause all that thing is like all it ends up into you when you traveling, these places that you having these remarks about, when you go there, you gotta be a little bit more a little bit more uneasy. Cause it can happen anywhere. Clean Vaughn ain't died in Chicago. He died in Atlanta. Let's not forget that. King Vaughn, all that killing, all the friends he done lost, he ain't died in his hometown. Remember that. Pop Smoke ain't died in Brooklyn. Big ain't died in Brooklyn. Big died in LA. It ain't where you from, it's where you at. And when you start realizing that, you'll be better, man. Shout out to FIVIO Foreman and 21 Savage. Y'all niggas cut that shit out. It ain't about nothing. We got to start respecting each other's perspective on things. I'm pretty sure when they saying F the streets, they ain't talking about they niggas that still stuck there. They're talking about the mentality that y'all can hear me. Hell yeah, cause people come back and watch your vids, get your views on back. Yep. Nah, I ain't really tripping about the views and nothing because it's just like it's gonna come. You gotta be kid. One thing about YouTube, one thing about YouTube is you have to be consistent and you have to keep a certain duration for the people to engage in. I think I have a pretty good duration when people engage with me. For the people that come check me out and leave, it's all good. You gave me a view. I'm not tripping. But for the people that's been here for the last 4 or 5 years, when I was even doing the Unconscious True Hip Hop Stories, I'm gonna drop an episode tomorrow. Um, Go watch the last episode that I dropped. You know what I'm saying? Go watch the last couple of lives I dropped. You know what I'm saying? This is like I'm seeing my promo for my hat did more than my lives. So I appreciate that. Like I'm grateful for the people that's in tune with Uncasa. Y'all about to see a whole transformation from my body to my head to my sight to everything. Everything for this new for 2026 is gonna be self-improvement. Everything takes steps. Everything takes steps. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm not gonna bust out. That's what the problem is. That's another thing about the industry, right? We don't get to see artists grow no more. They come in the game, 5 chains, 5 watches, 5 cars, all the females, all the cars, all the houses. When are we gonna be able to see our artists actually grow to be a star? That's why these artists fade out after 2, 3 years because you gave your whole you gave everything. Ain't nothing for us to believe in no more. You seen Ti go from the skinny rose gold chains to the big pieces to the big cars to the big houses. He ain't come in the game with that. You seen Nas come in with the little medallion until he grew into the big QB, into the Phantom and all that. So did Jay-Z. So you got to see these artists grow. Nobody came in the game like how the artists is coming in the game now. If y'all coming in the game with money, why y'all even coming in the game if y'all just don't want to rap? It ain't even about money because it seems like soon as y'all get in the game, y'all got millions of dollars already. So where's the growth? How can I believe in your story? How can um what you spitting or what you dropping resonates to my life. If I'm a person that still lives in a project, you can't resonate to no nigga that got go outside and about $15,000 worth of garments, driving $100,000 automobile, got about $250,000 jewelry. A nigga in the projects can't resonate or relate to no nigga like that. But the reason why Nas is able to be relatable now because he grew into the businessman that he is. He showed you I'm from the projects. I eat the same chicken, fried chicken spot food, Chinese restaurant. Looking at my project window, I like Timberlands. I like 20s a bit. You got to see him elevate into where he is now. We don't get to see the artist elevate no more. We got to see every artist elevate. Word, too many creative players. Gotta stop being corny. We've been up here 41 minutes, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Word, man. Like I said, these hats is very limited. Coca-Cola inspired. Pies, cherry red. You see, it got a good fit to it, you know. And the autograph is optional. You know what I'm saying? When I just sign, like the trucker hats that I do, I usually sign it for the person that purchased it because it's collector's item. After I do them, they not coming back. It might be another colorway, it might be another style, but I want to quit smoking. But I have a very. I know weed ain't good for you. I slow down a lot. I'll say that I slowed down. I used to go through like, no lie, like 3 quarters, maybe an ounce a day of weed. I'll be down to like probably like a 7. probably a 7.5 or something. Depends. If I'm in a studio, I'm gonna smoke a lot. If I'm in the crib, I'm gonna smoke a few blunts and I'm gonna be good. Cause I'm older now, so a blunt will put my ass out. You know what I'm saying? Weed not bad as medical. No, the weed don't be per se bad. It be what we smoking and I smoke backwoods, so you know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, man. But that's my little assessment on on the F the streets movement. I'm definitely pushing that. The mentality. Let's kill the street mentality. We all know hip hop, the culture that we're partaking is is an element from the streets. Everything from hip hop came from the streets. But what made hip hop dope, it came from the streets, but it was shifted. That's why we had the breakers and the graffiti writers and the stuff like that, because they could have been joining the savage nomads and all that, and the black spades and all that. They could have been joining the gangs instead of creating hip hop crews to where they expressing themselves through hip hop and stuff like that. For some reason, papers make my throat hurt, and I've just been smoking leaf for so long. Like I used to smoke Dutchess, Phillies, that White Owls and stuff like that. Like it's getting so bad to where like I like for the most part I smoke by myself. I don't like to smoke like people don't like. I don't like the way people roll their blunts. My blunt gotta be a certain structure. It gotta have enough weed in it. It like I like it's only certain niggas I cipher with, and I don't cipher much. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm around niggas that everybody got their own habit, everybody got their own spliff. You know what I'm saying? It was times when I was growing up, me and my friends go half and half, but I'm telling you, you past 30 and you a weed smoker. If you a consistent weed smoker, keep your own spliff. All that shit and spliff, niggas be doing shit with they smoke your own spliff. Word, niggas too old to be passing weed around, man. What's wrong with y'all? I don't got no time to be doing that. But like I said, let's get back to this FIVIO foreign and 21 Savage situation. Like I said, we got to stop jumping out the window because these guys that interview y'all, when the smoke clear, they just waiting for something to happen between y'all two, so they can interview on it, vlog on it, profit from it, and somebody gonna be dead, somebody gonna be in a cemetery. It's gonna be all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Yeah, that smoking in the group was cool back in high school. Yeah, yeah. See, the reason you be ciphering because you trying to get extra high. He got a blunt, he got a blunt, he got a blunt, he got a blunt. That's 5 blunts we rotating. But if you smoke your own blunt, you gonna be just as high. It get to a certain level when you smoke the weed, you can't get no higher than what you is. You just overdoing it. See, some people will smoke it. That's wasting a high. See, me, I smoke until I get nice and my mind is elevated, so I can be creative. Some niggas smoke until they go to sleep. Some niggas can keep smoking. Me, I like to enjoy the weed. I like good weed. You know what I'm saying? And I got different vibes. I like sometimes I like to roll a blunt when I'm watching a good movie. You know what I'm saying? If I'm watching a good documentary, sometimes when I'm just listening to music, I might blow one. it's just like weed has always been a heavy around me since I was a kid. So when I got old enough to partake in it, I liked it because there was a time where all my friends had smoked weed, and this is very early in my life where all my friends smoked weed and I didn't smoke weed. And I remember my cousin Aaron Puzo, I mean to spit his government out. My cousin Puzo uh, had a birthday party, right? I think it was like his I think it was like his 14th birthday or 15th birthday or something like that. His young teens, and he rented out this community center on Riverside in our hood. And yo, we packed that. Yo, I know that space probably looked so small, but we was young kids, and we packed that whole community room out. And it was a kitchen area, and there was another room, and the room had a red light, and we used that as the smoking room. Like, yo, the room, and they had closed the door. So imagine it's a small room about size of a walk-in closet, and everybody that smoked smoking in this room. Red light on. You can just walk in the room and just start inhaling in the air. The thick cloud was so smoke. Don't lie. At the end of the night, it might have been like almost 2 feet of tobacco in that room. God bless her soul. My cousin's sister Mecca that passed away, she was cleaning up. Yo, when she swept up the Dutch guts and all that, it raised off the floor like at least almost a foot and a half, almost 2 feet off the ground, like next to a wall, like packed up. Like that's how much tobacco it was we smoked that night. And that's the night I fell in love with weed, because I was just like, it was a party. I was excited, and I instead of it having me blasted, it had me feeling good. So that's like, and I was around like 94, 95, something like that. Nah, I ain't. For some reason, I can't do them papers. That like some of my dogs, they smoke the rolls. They pass they J to me. They have some good they have some good candy in it. Cool. But I can't smoke I can't smoke them papers. I can't do it. I don't know why, man. I can't do it. I can't word facts backwards only. Who that Bummy Davis? Like I can't do no. I can't. Like I like structure to my split, like them joints. Like that fire be dropping. Like 90% of these niggas, they be like they be having more grabber and they blunt than weed. That's one. My homies, my everyday dogs, when I do go check them, they smoke White Owls still to this day with grabber. I don't know how they do it, yo, bro. I try to be cool with them and just cipher. I I be feeling like I smoked a giant Newport, bro. Like for real. That feeling I get when I smoke with them guys is the time. Like I tell you this time when I ran out of weed and I went on vacation in Long Island and the Hamptons with my uncles, and I ran out of weed and I was just so fiending to smoke some, and I smoked a Newport, and I never smoked another Newport a day in my life. That shit gave me the air windbag head. Like, yo, I was like, yo, how do y'all? And then if you're not a cigarette smoker and you don't like no, like if you don't smoke no stoves, you you don't try to hit that joint like no blunt. I'm trying to smoke that joint like I smoke and hit that and taking deep pulls. Nah, my nigga. Don't if you a first time hitting this, nah, my boy, you better take the smallest pulls because you gonna get lightheaded. But my man, I never touched another cigarette a day in my life. Never. And that was about 92. Word, 93, something like that. Young. I was young. I ain't My uncle, he was my age. God bless his soul. He got killed. My uncle Cleet, my uncle Clarence. Um, God bless his soul. But yeah, man. Yeah. Nah, I hit the Newport like Zai was crazy. Yo, bro. When you like, you just think, yo, bro, I'm in Bridgehampton, Long Island. I am deep away from Harlem. Can't get no more weed. Went out there thinking, yo, I'm thinking, I took like 10 2 blunt nicks out there. I'm thinking that shit gonna last me like, man, my uncle was just walking miles, cause you know along and we ain't have no car, so it's like walking 20 blocks to to uh 7-Eleven and all that to get Slurpees and all that. Well, so we just used to smoke and yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I went like 2-3 more days. I could not find a way. I was like, yo, bro, y'all don't have to take me back. I will get on the Long Island Railroad and go home. I can't take this shit. Cause I was already addicted to the bud by then. Like once I started like to smoke weed, it was like I couldn't stay without no weed. Like no matter where I go on vacation, I'm taking like a QP. Word to mother. And that's eat. And that's before the restriction on weed. The restriction on weed is nothing now. When weed wasn't, man, I don't care. Miami, I'm going with my weed for sure, for sure, for sure. And if I run out there, like, cause you a QP is not a lot on vacation. You might think it's a lot, it's not. Because if you on vacation and say now, like how me and my guys vacation, we go on vacation, we ain't doing hotels no more. Since they had Airbnb, we don't do hotels no more. We go rent a big crib. We ain't going out we might go out to a restaurant maybe once or twice just to hit the strip or something. Like, say we go to Miami, we might go to Wet Willie's, go hit the strip, right? And these days, we getting all that we gonna go get us a dope mini mansion or something in Miami for a few bands, fill the refrigerator up with all the food we like, steaks, lobster, shrimp, whatever we like, barbecue food for the grill, fruits, waters. We gonna pack all that in. We ain't gonna do no outside eating. We gonna eat all that. Have the female acquaintances cook all that for us. Everything that we like to eat, we just buy it. Ain't no going to no bars or nothing. We gonna go get the big gallons of Dawn, probably a case and a half of champagne, rest uh Hennessy and Douce and all that. Like I'm gonna start just vlogging this. I'm gonna vlog my next vacation. I'm gonna go to Miami at the end of the month, like a little reward to myself because I've just been doing so much. I just need a couple of days where it's good weather, sun, and Miami is one of my favorite places to go. So I'm gonna vlog while I'm out there. Go write some music. You know what I'm saying? Go write this. I'm working on a one-man stage play about my life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go out there and start on that. And yeah, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna execute everything that I put down on paper this year. But yeah, man. But like my assessment on this 21 Savage and FIVIO joint, man, y'all get it together because it's not that deep. And if y'all don't understand the F the Streets movement, they talking about the mentality of it, man. Why is it not plain to see that that's what it's about, the mentality? When you gotta understand, right? When a guy like 21 Savage looks in his bank account and it's saying like $50 million, and you looking in your palace, you walking around this crib, you got so many rooms, you don't even got enough, like you just living luxurious and you touring and the money and your family is good and everybody ain't worried. Like financial stability, once you conquer financial stability, a lot of worries go away. Not saying money is the key to everything, but Being financial stable is a plus. Now everything that else come with it mentally and all that, you got to figure that type of stuff out. But you financially stabilizing financial financially stabilizing you and your family's future is a plus, and that's a lot of weight when you are able to generate revenues for your family and passive income. When you're able to create passive income and revenues of money, that because financials and the bills would be a lot. You know how many people just worry about going to work and just paying their bills? They just going there. If you're fortunate enough to, yeah, when you're not even thinking about your bills, when you know all it's just coming out whatever a month, and you ain't even thinking about your bills, and you just looking at bank statements at the end of the month and stuff like that. That's what happens. You got to get into a whole nother category of thinking and moving, get building credit, investing in stocks, investing in um foreign exchange, Bitcoin. It's so many things we can invest in. Real estate, of e-commerce. It's so many things that we can invest in, but we don't take the time out to do research. We had Yo, it was crazy. I left the studio 7 this morning, right? I was in there with Dave East and my brother franchise, right? And it almost came to blows because we so passionate about our our political views, our spirituality, how we are as people, to where at the end of the day that we gotta realize that all we got is us. So we like it's each one teach one, and when you try to have intellectual conversations, it be sometimes they get intense, but it be all in good grace because we actually want to see each other win. And sometimes when you talking to your brother, it ain't gonna always be on a kind note. It ain't gonna always be on a platonic note. Sometimes it's gonna be a little aggressive. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna get a little chippy. But once you understand at the end of the day, y'all conversations and y'all building intellectually is for a greater cause. Once the smoke clears and the conversation, whether it went raised in voices or anything, everybody get a great perspective and able to live another day and teach each other another day. That's what positive internet energy is, man. I'm gonna become a billionaire. Y'all don't even understand what I'm thinking. People be like, yeah, look out in Casa, this, that, and the third. But I'm gonna show y'all the growth. I'm gonna put in the steps to help uplift my community on the internet and uplift my community, which I live and come from. A lot of people want to do a lot of things for their community, but they just don't have the resources or the finances to do it. I do whatever little I can contribute to anything that somebody's doing positive. And it don't have to be on a big note, and you don't always have to broadcast what you do. But at the end of the day, we gotta stop using our platforms as modern day minstrel shows. We gotta stop shucking and jiving. We gotta wipe off the black face. We gotta wipe off the red lipstick. We gotta take off the big shoes. We gotta take off the big hats, and we gotta just start educating each other. Everything don't gotta be mixy. Everything can come. Don't have to be so mixy and messy and nasty and disgusting and disgraceful. Even the dirty sector, uh, YouTube has positivity. It's just the way they deliver it. We not gonna always agree on how somebody deliver it, but sometimes listen to the message. You don't always have to listen to the message. Listen to the message, but you don't always have to respect the messenger. You get what I'm saying? Or everybody has their own perspective. You get what I'm saying? But as people, we gotta know that we are not gonna all agree. We're not gonna all disagree. As long as we have it to a minimum where we can respect each other's perspectives, that's how we win. It's all about each one teach one. One hand watch the other, both hands watch the face and back. Come on, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Come on. Y'all, Fabio, you got way too much going on. 21, we got way too much going on to even be partaking in the nonsense. It's because at the end of the day, yeah, we don't need y'all to go back to the Fabios and 21s that y'all was before the fame. That's why y'all got famous. That's why y'all got to the bag, to leave that behind. We all lost so much. How much we gonna keep losing? We gotta start gaining now. It's time for us to win in abundance. Not one or two and a few people winning. I mean, I want to see people win in abundance. Shout out to Tiana Taylor and congratulations on your Oscar nominee. That's big. That's a big win for Harlem. You see what I'm saying, bro? I seen that and instantly started tearing up when I seen that on Instagram. They just sitting there watching the nominees and her name pop up. You know where Tiana's from? You know what Tiana went through, all type of discouragement, the self doubt. You know how much for her to win a Golden Globe and now be nominated for an Oscar. You know how big that is. You know where TT from? She from Harlem. Harlem for the win. That's big. That's a rejoicement. That's an accomplishment for me because I'm from these same parts and you can make it too. That's the problem. If you don't get motivated by seeing somebody suffer and come from the same background you come from and win, you are a sucker and you don't need to breathe human air. You a sucker if you don't rejoice or be happy when you see somebody from the same circumstances as you and win. How can't you not rejoice? How can't you not be motivated? How can you not be motivated? How can that not put you in a perspective to where, like, yeah, she did it, I can do it too. Just gotta search for the resources and work a little hard and self-investment. That's it. In divine timing. Everybody gonna get their shot. But what happens when you do take your shot? And like, man, it's no better way else I can put it. I'm working on my credit. For real. I'm trying to get up in the top 700s and all that. My credit ain't all that, but I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all I'm working on a better self. I'm like, y'all gonna see the self and they're gonna be like, damn. Casa went from sitting in his living room at the table, just chilling. Now y'all gonna see me at a compound where it's just there for create content and clothing. And y'all gonna see the growth. Y'all gonna be like, oh, he really put it to work. And I'm gonna show y'all step by step. I'm gonna do a lot of documentary. I see with content, being a content creator, sometimes it can be overwhelming because sometimes you want to create content, but you might not feel like it physically. You gotta push yourself. Sometimes I don't want to be coming up here sometimes, but I know the information that I gather has to be shared. You know what I'm saying? Once I'm gone, once Allah call for me, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? So whatever I leave and I plant the seeds for it's gonna grow and it's gonna be here long after I'm here physically. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you gotta work on. Work on legacy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's criticizing Casanat and everything. And man, I see a focused young man. I see a focused young man that wanna conquer something else. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? We need to just support him. You know what I'm saying? He's a young kid. He done made hundreds of millions of dollars in a short amount of time, man. Something that we all been working for. People who go to 9 to 5s. Everybody wish they can make 100 mil. That kid did that in 5 years, along with also help catapult in the APM and a whole crew of people that's able to feed their families for a long time. So if y'all don't, if that type of shit that don't motivate you, don't come to my channel, unsubscribe or nothing, because all I'm gonna come do is preach the word of good positive energy, and that's all I can do, man. That's all I can do. And thank you to the ones that support. Like I said, the Cash App is pinned down there. You want the hat? The hat is $40. That's everything shipping. I handle everything out. But y'all want this collect this item, cherry red, positive internet, Coca-Cola inspired trucker hat. This definitely gonna be a joint for when the weather break. You know, I still wear my joint now. You know what I'm saying? I went to the studio. Everybody wanted to take my hat last night. Like, nah, that's tough. I like that. But like I said, it's 40 pieces made. Um, hit me if you purchase it through the Cash App. Make sure you leave your PO box or your address, your mailing address with your name and all that, and I'll get it out to you the next day. Depending on where you are, I'm located in the New York area, so depending on where you are, your hat, your purchase will be to you within 2 to 3 days. And we've been here for an hour. I appreciate you. We've been here an hour 7 minutes. Appreciate for everybody that popped in, popped out. You know, it's cool. Salute to Tiana, but I wasn't feeling that role that she played. To each his own. The big pies. You know what I'm saying? Yep. To each his own, man. Just be happy for the sister. That's it. You ain't gotta like the role she played. Just be happy for her. Be happy for her accomplishments, bro. The role she wild because she was intimate with a white man. Like, we gotta get off that. That's what I'm talking about. We gotta get off that. This is 2026 is we living in a new world. We living in a whole new world, man. We living in a new world. We living in a whole new perspective of things. Sometimes we just gotta be happy for the win. Long as she wasn't degrading herself or any type of way, she wasn't harming anybody. Be happy for the young black sister. She from the dirt. She from the dirt. She's from poverty stricken areas where it's slim to none making it out. So and to where what she's achieved and accomplished, man, just be happy for her, bro. That's what I said, man. We gotta stop the negative connotations when it comes to, yo, I like this, but nah, it ain't no buts. If you like what she do, just be happy for what she do and what she bring and contribute to the culture. But like I said, we've been here an hour and 6 minutes. Thanks for everybody tuned in. You want the cherry red Coca-Cola inspired trucker? Hit me up at the real Uncasa on IG, or you can just send your order through now through the Cash App. The Cash App is pinned down there right now. The ad is $40. You know what I'm saying? And let's get it, man. 2026, man. It's gonna be a roller coaster year, man. Just make the best out of it, man. So we're gonna see a lot of things. We're gonna hear a lot of things. Just stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting close to my God, which is Allah. I have to be more dean. Ramadan is coming up. The holy month of Ramadan is coming up. So I'm just preparing my mind, body, and spirit for that. Getting my literature more. Getting my prayers down packed. Everything. I'm just working on a better me, man. Just pray for me. Everybody that's here, just send a prayer up for me. Send a prayer. Everybody put a pie in the chat right now before I close out. You know what I'm saying? And drop where y'all from so I can know where y'all was tuning in from. But for the most part, man, let's just celebrate life. 21 Fabio, y'all stop that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both talented brothers that made it out of the circumstances that y'all once was in. And I'm just here to push a positivity. That's all I'm here is to push positivity. Sell y'all pies. Yeah, that's a fact. Roll up TV 516. What's going on, baby? Y'all gonna hear some bars? I told y'all, um, my my brother Dave East we just did a banger over the old Gap Band outstanding beat. BMO, he a Brooklyn artist. Shout out to BMO East. We got one for y'all. We're supposed to be shooting a video today. That's gonna be on the For the Love 2 mixtape. I'm telling you, this For the Love 2 EP is gonna be so crazy, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a vibe you can put in your car and ride. Your lady gonna like it. Your mom's gonna like it. Your bros gonna like it. It's a vibe. It's the youngsters is gonna relate to it. It's a vibe. It's a nostalgic vibe. And I was just uh honored to grace my presence on this EP. I definitely, got busy and walked on that joint. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing. Look for nothing but goodness from me. Like I said, man, positive internet energy, man. You know what I'm saying? You want this joint right here? Uh, Hit the cash app, 40 cash. Send your mailing address, your PO box, wherever you need me to mail it, and I get out to you the next day. There's only 40 pieces. When I do truckers, I only do 40 pieces. Everybody not gonna get it, and you will get yours autographed and signed. And I will throw it in a vintage Casa collection. Let me show y'all these. I've had these for over 20 something years. I just collected them and kept them. I never threw them away. I have every trucker hat, right? Comes with a sign. Like, if y'all fans of me, y'all know how old this is. This is the original print. This is the original copy. These are originals, not reprints. These are older than my little brother, niece, and nephew. Damn near. Yep, just around. But this is the original Casa Collection CD cover. This is the original one. I got thousands of them. I went to my storage. I was cleaning out my own storage, got rid of it, a lot of things, and I found hundreds and hundreds of these. This is the original print from that year. This is the original print. If you got the Uncasa collection and you original CD, this is the cover. Has a bunch of them. So you order the trucker hat, I will sign one of these. These will come with the joint. This is a collector's album. This is the original. Yo, when I tell you this is from the original print. This is the original official Purple City Dipset cover. This is the original print. See the back track list? This is the original right here. Hard copy, cardboard. I made sure I ain't do the paper. I made sure we did cardboard. Sturdy, you can frame this. I will sign this. That's Joel's car. I was in. That was his Z with the Lamborghini doors on it. See the Jacob watch? That was my man Zoo from Brooklyn watch. I ain't gonna front. That was Jim. That was Capo diplomat chain. I didn't even have no jury for that video, for the Purple City video. That's what you have in the community and people backing you. All I had was earrings and my Cardi frames. I didn't even have. I think like 2 weeks after that I got a chain, but I didn't even have no chain. Everybody let me hold a piece of jewelry for the video so I can look good. I'm just being honest, but this is original print. So if you get the trucker, you'll get original 2 decade. This is over 20 years old. Look, I even have Taj Mahal Uncasa show original copies. Look, send it. Like, I don't play like shit is a business. And then if you just want the cover, if you just want the cover for collector's items, um, I'll get rid of these for about $20. You know what I'm saying? This is 20 years old. These been in storage for 20 years. I had a storage that I was paying over $100 a month. Like I would pay it for the year, but I had a storage for over 20 years. I finally got rid of the storage for over 20 years, and this is what I found in these original prints. So yeah, but like I said, if y'all want the pies, Coca-Cola inspired. You see the Coke light back there. You know what I'm saying? See the Coke light. That's letting me know I'm on air. When I turn the Coke light on, you know what I'm saying? When I turn that on, y'all know that we on in. You know, got the plaque, got baby girl back there. You know what I'm saying? My own little ambiance. But like I said, if you want the trucker, Hit me up at the Real Uncasa. And the website is coming in the springtime. I got a dope website coming. That we gonna launch the website for KNV merch, cranberry and vodka merch, and like spring around Easter time, spring around April. But until then, you can get my merch from me through Instagram or through my Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we got 40 pieces of this. You can get it signed, or you can't get it signed, or you gonna definitely get one of these with your purchase. 20-year-old piece of history. This is artwork. You can just frame it, and you know what I'm saying. But till next time, positive internet energy, positive sold every day, man. FIVIO, 21. Y'all take a chill pill. Y'all both come from powerful, crazy backgrounds. And I just want to see comfortability in hip hop. I don't want to have to, when 21 come to New York, he got something going on. And 21 is yo, I don't know what people be thinking, right? But I'm going to let y'all know. Niggas don't play with that boy in Atlanta. He got a lot of, he got his arm stretched far out there. And he got a lot of Brooklyn. Ruggs, that's Ruggs man. Like, Ruggs is a Brooklyn legend that went to Atlanta and turned up. Shout out to Mr. Ruggs. He loved 21. He done purchased 21. 21 of them purchased him with memorial pieces of his brother. So you know the relationship is deep. Like, somewhere y'all lines is blurred. Get through, go through Ruggs. He ain't from Brooklyn. I know he probably knows some of y'all people. Like, kill that. We don't need no more beef in hip hop. Everybody just come in here to throw salt and spice on everything. Like I said, Paz is here to give a positive assessment on all the things that's going wrong in hip hop today. But I always get the positive. Y'all go to wherever else y'all want to get the energy from. But when you want to get positive internet energy, come pull up on him, man. But like I said, positive internet energy, man. You get it? Hit me up. The Cash App is pink right there. Even if you want to donate to the channel. One love. I love y'all. Good looking for tuning in. Till next time. Peace.